this, and one time they sent out a flood of letters to a lot of people in the project. You probably haven't got it because you don't have an air conditioner, do you?
No.
Okay, all the people have air conditioners, and they were going around looking at the air conditioner to see if they had the little bar under there that supports it or whatever. But they would send letters out saying, telling them that they would. I mean, they sent me one saying that I have been. They have like actually issued me like a threat, a warning threat, like you have to come and meet with management. I mean, to scare you up because you have been considered for eviction because of breach of
contract.
Breach of your what you call it?
Your lease.
Because of breach of your lease. So I'm like,
did they describe what the breach was? They got me thinking
crazy right now.
Right. They didn't describe what the breach was about.
They didn't describe what the breach was about. So it was a 9:30 appointment I had. I gets there, the place is packed because everybody got a 9:30 appointment at the same time, and people. You see people nervous, see some people crying like, I'm about to be evicted, and blah blah blah. I ain't, I'm already. I mean, it's like it's mayhem.
How long ago was that?
And this was like this probably like about 5 months ago, about 5-6 months ago. And once I get in there, I'm like, what's going on? I said, I ain't do nothing to breach my contract. I said, with my lease, what's going on here? They said, we just want to let everybody know the reason why all y'all here because all y'all got air conditioners, and we just want to make sure y'all get the safety bar, that standard safety bar. I said, why couldn't you just put that in the letter?
So it's safe to say that they didn't expect that many people to show up.
Yeah, but it was a tactic, the scare tactic to get them. You know what I'm saying?
So those that didn't come, you would think that they maybe were intimidated and they maybe wanted to move out.
Those that didn't come, they issued for them to get evicted.
Did they get evicted?
I don't know, probably, because they come in. It's like they come up. It's like every so and so months they come up with something, some loophole to try to use to put the people under some type of infraction.
When did all of this start? When did this construction project start? The whole change of management. How long ago?
Remember when they started doing program trying to get the brothers jobs and whatnot, and it was a big sham, because they were giving us the certificates that are no good that they can't use.
What certificates? What was that about?
Big improvements so that you know that you could
like
finish
you have some skills or something.
But okay,
so they were offering some kind of schooling or something like that.
No,
the government or management.
Well, it had to do with Hope 6 and management. Right now, they gave pretty much a lot of people got jobs, a lot of people got contracts. But then they gave out this job program. You got a certificate at the end of the training program, right? It just said that that you finished something. Supposed to make you feel good about yourself.
But you couldn't take it,
and you couldn't take it another job nowhere. You couldn't take it another step.
Where did the training where did that training take place? Here in the complex?
Yeah.
Where, in the community center?
No.
It was just on the job.
Yeah, on the job training.
So the youth would say they want to be a part of this, and where would they have to go?
No, they had a trailer on the other side. On the other side of the projects. You would go to the trailer, you would fill out an application, what it may be, for a job, right? And you get a job, maybe working with the electrician, or doing cleanup, or with the carpenters, what it may be. Now, a lot of guys was underpaid.
Did they actually work?
Yeah, a lot of guys worked, was underpaid, and they sued. They got back money.
And where did they work? On the grounds?
They worked on the grounds.
With the construction of the area?
Yeah.
So in the beginning, people in the neighborhood were doing it, and they couldn't use that certificate to get any other jobs?
Nah.
So they were limited to working here?
Yeah.
And they couldn't use it as a reference to get another job?
Nah. Now,
it's almost like the people were being, the youth were being used.
Yes.
Because they got loads of money from the government.
How much were they getting paid?
Oh, they got loads of money from the government to do this Hope 6 or whatever.
Hope 6 is what it was called.
Yeah.
It was run by who? HUD housing?
Yeah. HUD ran it.
Because that's how personally how I seen it. That they must have got all this grant money or whatever for this particular, you know, and the name was getting these youth jobs, and you know what I'm saying. But they skimming big time.
But a lot of parents, they signed up for it. It wasn't the youth. It was a lot of older people, you know, because they thought it was a good thing. But you know, okay, all right, here it is. I'm gonna be working in my own neighborhood. I'm gonna be working to fix my neighborhood up.
Right.
So okay, this is where I live at. I'm gonna come in. I'm gonna fix it up, what it may be. So when I get finished, because this what they told that, you know, when you get finished, it's gonna look lovely. You're gonna be proud to live
here. Look at the front still.
You're gonna be proud.
Drop the bomb.
You're gonna be proud to live here and stuff like that. There. So on that aspect, everybody was like, okay, fine.
So what happened eventually? How much were they getting paid? Did they get paid?
A lot of guys got paid, but they said they was getting paid below wages, what it may be. Now, me myself, I couldn't understand how you know, they took the front part of the building, took the terraces out,
and just left it like that,
and they turned them into a bedroom. All right, me myself, this building is over 60 years old. Structurally, I wonder, is it safe? Because okay, you took the terraces out and turned it into an apartment.
And that was a major beam.
Right. So you took the second floor terrace out. Where's the support for the second floor? Because I thought each floor supported each floor. So if you take the second floor, what support is for the third floor keeps that up. I'm not a contractor, but I'm just saying, when I walk out the building, I ask myself each and every day, you know, I see, you know, steel beams that's cut
off completely.
Right.
That's a main beam that supports that corner of the building.
I see the band rods cut, and I can see through the cement that is cut, and it makes me wonder, you know, that support is there for a reason.
And they gutted certain, I know this coming up, and I always visit the area, they gutted some of the areas, like chiseled some of the parts of the bottom of the building. What about the rodent, or have you experienced more infestation of bugs or anything like that?
Cockroaches.
A lot of cockroaches since.
Big water bugs.
Yeah. A lot more than before the project started.
Yeah, and people.
Some of it was like
people on the lower floor, rats
on the lower floor. So that was, I believe it's safe to say that was purposely done to get the people to move out of the first floors.
But you know what? Even like after all the renovation, everything that they put in here is all cheap garbage. After several months, it's run down. It's like the borders. Like you see them borders.
Oh, you talking about on the inside?
Yeah,
they did some new things
peeling off even these right here. These are real
got
cheap.
new wood floors.
These are real cheap. You can't even like. I mean, you have to really clean these a lot to keep them clean.
To keep them fresh.
Yeah. Any little type of shoe
scraped up real quick.
We scrub.
I can see the scrubs.
I mean, it's cheap. It's cheap. Look at the lighting fixtures. They cheap. The ones they have in
stoves and all that
fluorescent.
Nah. Just the floors and
the fluorescent lights and whatnot. It's cheap.
Just cheap
stuff. And it's like, you know, and like with everything. I mean, if their light go out, you can't get a replacement. You got to go buy it yourself.
So it's safe to
they
say
charge you for every little thing.
That what they've done is they've made it look like they were going to do something for you, but in all reality, it's all
it's cheap. It's all garbage.
It's all like a mirage. So the whole tactic is like a mirage tactic. So it's like in the military, they always name a project. You know, I would call this the Mirage Project, to make it look like you're going to get something, but in all reality, this is temporary flooring right here. And that's temporary stuff that they've done. They probably plan to do it over again.
Of course.
You know, after they get you to move out. Do you have any further words that you like to?
Could you mention to them about how the police officers, they're exacerbating, and it's like they force that whole territorial mentality that you can only stay in your part area. Don't let us see you in F.R.U.A.
What's that about? Are they threatening the youth to go?